Hey there, Heather. Hello, there's Jeff Cutter down. Welcome you to another Time Travel Tennis 1976 edition. As the 1976 men, of course, all you have to do is get in the tournament, is to be a competitor in 1976. And all that. We did the first 2 weeks, which saw John McEnroe win in Philly over Ilya Nastasi, and Ivan Lendl beating Jimmy Connors in Memphis. Now we're in Delray Beach, 64 men. One dream to be the champ. Of course, I will go quickly through all the matches because, let's face it, I want to get the men and the women in the same video. Anyway, the men unseeded matchups. Andres Gomez beats Fred Stoll in 3 sets. Godfrey beats Berlucci in straights. Gibbs beats Stockton in 3. Franwick beats Yannick Noah in 3. Ash beats Gullickson in straights. Rising beats John Lloyd in straights. You know, Chris Everett's future husband. Fleming beats Edmondson in 3 sets. Edmondson, of course, won the 1976 Australian Open. Panatta beats John Alexander in straights. McEnroe beats Marks, the Battle of Australia. McMillan beats Creeley. I thought Creeley was from New Zealand. Emmerich beats Prosy in a big upset. Ritchie beats Grabner. Telscher beats Nikki Pillage. That's a big upset. Dibley beats Lutz. Oops, that was not supposed to happen, sorry. Teacher beats Ramirez. And Triac beats Anacone. Well, Stan Smith, the 8th seed, beats Craig to face Triac. Vitas beats Sten to beat Brian Teacher, hot for Teacher. Sanchez does beat Roscoe Tanner, big win for him. He'll face Dibley. Lendl beats Mayat to face Telscher. Feliz beats Kodesh, who won the 73 Wimbledon controversially, of course. Feliz beats Ritchie. Arantes upset by Harold Solomon in straights. Solomon will face Emmerich. Higueras, the 16th seed, beat Pesci from Paraguay. Jimmy Connors does beat Passarell to face McNamara. Nastasi beats Martin to face Panatta. Carlson, big win over Scanlon in 3 sets to face Fleming. Mancini upset by Cliff Drysdale, so he'll face Reason. Borg beats Wiltram to face Arthur Ashe. Man, that's bad luck. Borg versus Ashe already. Newcomb beats Rostango to face Franovich. Clerk beats Feedback to meet Ernie Gibbs. Meyer beats Utker to meet Godfrey. And Johnny McEnroe losing to Jimmy Arias 7-6 in the 3rd set. So Arias will face Gomez. So only 13 seeds move on. 3 unseeded matches first. Arias beats Gomez, big win for Jimmy. Reason beats Drysdale, sends it back to ESPN. And Solomon beats Emitrich. So let's see what happens. Clerk upset by Ernest Dibb 6-3-7-6. Nastasi beats Panatta to move on. Jimmy Connors loses 7-6 to McEnroe in the 3rd set tiebreak. Everything was a tiebreak. Lendl beats Telscher in 3 sets. Vitas gets taken out by 3 sets by Brian frickin' Teacher. Meyer beats Godfrey to face Jimmy Arias. Newcomb beats Franovich to face Dibbs. Borg beats Ash to meet Ryson. Carlson beats Fleming to meet Nastasi, so 6 versus 9. Nice. McMillan upsets Higueras to face McEnroe. One of those guys will be going to the quarterfinals. Vilas beats Ritchie 7-6 3rd set to get Solomon. Sanchez beats Dibley to face Lendl 4 versus 14. And Smith beats Triac to beat Brian Teacher. So every matchup has 1 seed except for McMillan and McEnroe. They go first. And McNamara will be going on to the quickness. So will Stan Smith. He beats Brian Teacher. Nastasi beats Carlson 6 versus 9. And Newcomb beats Dibbs. Feliz beats Sullivan to beat McNamara. Should be able to get to the semis. And Lendl beats Sanchez to beat Smith. That should be an interesting quarterfinal. Borg beat Reason to meet Nastasi. and Meyer will face Newcomb. So only one unseeded player, and that's McEnroe. And he loses to Feliz. So we'll see a seeded finalist. Borg beats Nastasi to move on. And Newcomb beats Meyer. That's going to be an interesting semifinal. Newcomb Borg. And Lendo beats Smith to beat Feliz. So 4 legends, if you will. 3, 4, 5, 7. But they're legends. You got Australia, Sweden, US, and Argentina. Lendo beats Feliz to get to the final against Newcomb. So John Newcomb and Ivan Lendo will go toe to toe for a trip to Delray Beach. Ivan has a title. He won week 1. He's 10-1 lifetime. Newcomb's 10-2. 4 versus 5. Newcomb lost to Mr. Lendo in the quarterfinals in Memphis last week. He got to the semis in Philly, lost to Super Brat. In the quarterfinals in Memphis, he lost to Lendo. This tournament, he's gone through Rostango, Franovic, Dibbs, Meyer, and Borg, all without spilling a drop. Ivan Lendo, who won last week over McNamara, Fitas, Newcomb, Borg, and Connors. You have 3 top 5 guys at once. Now have to go through. He went through Mayet, Telscher, Sanchez, Smith, and Feliz. Sequential 69-50, 17-11, 9, and now number 5. The only guy he beat in straight sets was Stan Smith. Mayet and Telscher took his head off him.
Quiet, please. Lendl to
is
serve.
favorite to win
First
for the
game.
second straight week.
Play.
Let's see what happens.
15 love.
It is best of 5.
Out.
As we said, I want to get the guys and the girls together.
Out. Juice. Out.
Got a chance to win the set.
Out. Advantage. Newcomb.
Newcomb.
Out.
Wow.
Juice.
That was like 200 miles per hour. I was like, shake.
Advantage. Newcomb. Out. Juice. Advantage. Lendl. Game and first set. Lendl. 6 games to 3. 15 love.
305.
Game and second set. Lendl.
6-4.
6 games to 4.
Lendo looks
Leads
like
by 2 sets to love.
Dead to right.
Out. Game, set, and championship. Lendl. 3 sets to love. 6-3. 6-4. 7-6.
Well, I hope that Lendo gets to the top 3 with that title. Nicely done. Poor Newcomb. He tried his best, but Ivan Lendo wins for the 3rd time. You see the bracket, you see the 32-person bracket, and then you see everything else, but Ivan Lendo won. Yeah, the number 1 seed, Jimmy. 64 guys. Yeah, John McEnroe went down quickly. Jimmy Connors went down to McEnroe. And yes. So week 4 in La Quinta. Yeah, everyone's okay. So Ivan Lendo's now number 1. Huh? He jumps all the way to number 1. Nice. Oh, Wielander definitely is not 1976. Remember, we're trying to do the 1976 guys first. They have the advantage. Above all else. That's the rule. And then they might bring some guys in just to do numbers. Although, I gotta say that I have a feeling we won't see some of these guys. McEnroe number 42, Metrovelli. No. He never was 1976, right? No. Ramirez, Triac, Roscoe Tanner. Boy, Roscoe Tanner. Here we go. Make the draw in the Quinta. So the 1 seeds Ivan Lendl, he'll face either Prozir Pernata. The top 8 seeds get buys. The 5 seed Newcomb will face either Lewis or McInerney, New Zealand Australia matchup. The 7 seed is Vilas, he'll face either Asher Dibbs. The 3 seed is Borg, he'll face Vranovich or Bertolucci. The 4 seed Connors will face Kodish or Martin. The 8 seed Smith will face Noah or Pilic. The 2 seed Mac will face Mayette or Incone. And the 6 seed Nastasi will face Stockton or Reason. So those are that's the thing for the ladies. Yeah, Lendo won back to back. Well, now we got to go to the other side of the coin, the ladies from Orlando. 76 icons. So only how many guys? Only 28 people are eligible tournament champions. Anyway, let's go through the matchups. Shriver beats Castles to beat Chris Everett. Oh, that'll be a big one. Sukova beat Leslie Allen. Potter beat Stove, the 75 Wimbledon runner-up, 77 runner-up in 3 sets. Rusiki beat Hanika in 3 sets. Sellis beats Reed, well, she's a special player. Kathy Jordan beats Wendy Turnbull in 3. Carrillo beats Barbara Jordan in 3. Hingis beats Graf. 5 Frumholtz beats Sue Bacher to beat Sukova. Henin with the big win over Manilakova to face Rusucci. Jazarek got injured, so Jill Dury will win to face Kathy Jordan. And Virginia beats Serena. Big win for her. She'll face Hingis. Matchups of non-76ers. Henning beats Rusiki. Not happy. Sellis will lose to Navratilova. Good. And Hingis beat Virginia Wade. No, I don't want that. No, I don't. Austin beats Potter, so she'll try to take down Henning. Gulagon beats Carrillo. She'll have to take down Hingis. Joe Dury beats Kathy Jordan, so Dury will face Martina. Brumholtz beats Sukova, and Everett beats Shriver. Henin beats Tracy Austin. Gulagon beats Martina, good. And Navratilova beats Dury. So Gulagon, Navratilova, and Everett beats Brumholtz. So Everett will try to ruin Henin's fun. Gulagon will face Martina in the second semifinal. And Everett ruins the fun, good. And it'll be Gulagon who will face Everett in the final in Orlando. 1 versus 4. Well, technically 1 versus 13, but who cares? So we have Chris Everett 10-1 against the 5-2 Ivan Gulagon. Chris Everett swept through the first week, beating Castles, Hingis, Morozova, Justine, and Venus. So she faced 2 out of her 5 opponents. She lost to Henning in Millie Island and then beat her alongside Shriver and Frumholtz. So she has done 3 matches, no drops. Gulagon beat Stove but lost to Henning in Palm Beach. Beat Carrillo but lost to Kuznetsova. Faced Carrillo, Hingis, and Martina and beat them. She did drop the second set to Carrillo.
Quiet, please. Everett to serve. Everett, first game. Play.
She's dominant in the Grand Ladies Tour, but this is different. What's that clock at? 13 minutes. Okay.
Love 15.
Nice overhead from Gulagon. I don't know her real. I know Gulagon played. Was it
out? 15-40. Out.
She's not cold anymore.
Game and first set. Everett. 6 games to 2.
See the finger snap? I hate that finger snap. It's kind of awkward. You gotta be careful. Got it.
Game, set, and championship. Everett.
6-2, 6-3.
2 sets to love.
Everett did it.
6-2. 6-3.
Everett 4 matches without dropping a set. So Chris Everett knew what she was doing in the first place. Henning was trying to ruin everything. You can't find 28 ladies and all that. Talia is the same thing. 1976. So yeah, basically the 76 people get the advantage. Virginia's number 7. Marsolva. No, yet. Sukova. Yeah, I wish I could put her in Curling Bassett, but unfortunately I can't, technically, because she did not play in 1976. Italy. Sharapova says she can compete it. Sharapet Ivanovic, Maioli, and Lisa Raymond are going to be brought in as spoilers, but I don't think they'll do anything. So yeah, the top 4: Everett, Austin, Guligan, and Navratilova are going to get buys. Everett will face Carrillo or Potter. Austin will face Jordan or Stove. Guligan will face Jordan or Raymond, and Navratilova will face Jazabek or Sukova. So we'll see what happens. I wish there were some Italian ladies, but they weren't. So yeah. So that's what next week's thing in Italy will be like and make things happen. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond to do.